Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Analysis.com YouTube channel. This is Henry. Today is Thursday, August 4, and the time is 2 a.m. GMT. And today we're going to look at the chart of the Nasdaq. This is a 60-minute chart right here. We can see we ended B. Currently we are within the C leg as a 5 waves up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be finishing up these 5 waves pretty soon. Right, can see a little bit more upside here to complete a 5 waves from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then once that is completed, we got a chance for this entire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in black to finish. um, Once that is completed, then we could see a pullback in 3 ways, right? So at minimum we could be looking for this correction, right? So if it doesn't go down in a larger degree, then at least we could expect some sort of risk correction of this of this rally starting from 11,507. Okay, so now of course there is no bearish sequence or anything to suggest you should sell it, but we are expecting this 5 waves up to finish soon. See, the thing is, when we are trying to pick a 5 waves, trying to pick the top, typically we can get burned because the 5 waves can extend as much as it wants, right? And so, but then we can clearly see the 5 wave structure here is can be counted quite nicely that it is about to complete. And then if we zoom out, and let me zoom out to the 4 hour, right? Let me copy this. So let's see, where is the P here? The P is 11,507, right? 11,507 is somewhere here, I believe. Somewhere here. So from here we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if you look at it from June 17, okay, so we have a nice rally since June 17, low, right? Let's zoom out a little bit more. So we sort of made a low on June 17, and then from there we have a rally. Now the rally here is kind of very interesting here, right? Very interesting to see what sort of rally is this. It's a little bit tricky, to be honest. It is a little bit tricky right here. Now, one way to do it, this is actually the more conservative assumption, is that the rally is, if you look at it, this is B and C, right? So it's an ABC, it's a 3 waves. This is the B, we should be looking for the C. Now the question is, where's the A? Now the A should be somewhere here. Now that means this could be, it is possible this could be labeled as a some sort of a triangle like this, right? A, B, C, D, E, and then we start the C leg. Now, if you measure the equal leg extension, then we are already in this area right now, right? So that's why we could be finished with this ABC soon, right? This is the 3 and the 4, just like what we saw here. And then you're looking for 5 to finish anytime now, and then from there we should be finishing the C, and also according to the 1 hour finishing a W. So it's going to be a bigger rally because it's just going to be ending the W. So but then the fact that this is called W, that actually gives you a clue what should you be expecting, right? You should be expecting X, and then you should be expecting Y, and then maybe because it's a W, that is a corrective structure. So that means once we finish the WXY, potentially at some point um, the Nasdaq could go down again. The fact that this is not 1, 2 and a W suggests eventually we can go down again, right? If you understand Elliott Wave. So that is basically the expectation right now in the Nasdaq. Now, what should be in the alternate? What if it doesn't pull back, right? What sort of other structure can we call this? Now, the thing is, we are kind of pretty close to the 161.8, but we cannot label this as a 1 2 because in Elliott wave theory, wave 2 cannot be a triangle. So we got a problem here if we want to call this as a more aggressive impulse. See, the thing is, if I want to call it as an impulse, I cannot label 2 as a triangle. So what I need to do, I need to move to here. But if I move to here, I cannot label this. Like for example, I cannot label this with 3 here, for example. And the reason is because there is an overlap here between this peak and this peak. So I cannot label it like this. Let's say I want to label it like this: 1 2 3 4. I cannot do that, and the reason is because uh, this 4 overlaps with the 1, and that overlap is not allowed within with 3, right? Overlap is allowed within with 1, within with 5, but not within with 3. So this is not possible. So if I want to label it as an impulse, it becomes pretty aggressive, meaning I have to label it this way. I have to label it a triple nest like this, right? So if this is an impulse, then it will look like this. Is it possible? Oh yeah, it is possible, right? It is possible. It doesn't violate the rules, so that's another possibility as an alternate, which is the more aggressive count, but that's not what we are calling. Now the fact I'm showing you the alternate doesn't mean you know, if we trade using Elliott Wave, we understand what the possibilities are, what sort of other structure can it be. So this is the alternate. That doesn't mean you know, I'm saying that okay, it can continue. No, we're still calling for the same thing. We're calling for this with 5 to finish soon, the W, and then pull back. But let's say if it continues to go higher pretty strong, then we can consider this idea that this is actually doing something like this, right? So we're gonna be ending 5, and that will only ending 3 in black, and then we will continue to go up if that's the case, right? You will have a 4 in red, 4 in black, and then 5 in black, and then the 5 in black here is only ending 3, right? And continue to go up again: 4 in red, 5 in red again, to finish maybe either a 5 waves or 1, a new bullish cycle, right? So that is the idea. So for now, I think I'm gonna look at this level here, 13, let's say 13,480. If we don't soon pull back after reaching 13,480, then the risk is that this is actually really an impulse, and then it can continue to extend to the upside for a while, for several trading days. But if we can soon start to consolidate and starts to pull back, starts to do a turn lower, then I think this view will be kind of validated. Okay, so that's the idea. And as always, if you want to get regular updates on the Nasdaq or any other indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and so on, we have 14 days trial. The link is provided in the description of the video. I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.